The prosecutor pointed at the couple in the Atlanta courtroom and said those people are not vegans. They're baby killers. I was shocked to see on a local news website that a vegan couple had been successfully prosecuted in the state of Georgia for starving their infant to death. Upon researching this case, I found disturbing information on vegans and vegetarians, vegan attitudes in the agriculture industry, and research on vegan diets. The first vegan society was created in 1944. Donald Watson coined the word vegan to mean someone who eats plant products only, especially one who uses no products derived from animals such as fur or leather. A vegetarian, on the other hand, is more lenient regarding protein resources. People usually choose to be vegan for health, environmental, or ethical reasons. Some vegans feel that they would be supporting the meat industry if they consumed eggs and dairy products. Many vegans choose this lifestyle to promote a more humane and caring world, so the animal slaughter is minimized. While I'm a meat and potatoes girl myself, I appreciate a vegetarian's desire to be healthy. However, I do not understand the radical veganism that opposes our agriculture industry, or how parents can endanger the life of their infant. A 2003 Harris poll concluded that between 4 and 10% of the United States population are vegetarian. Furthermore, 1.8% of that number claimed they were vegan. Again, vegans believe that they should avoid any products that require the management and harvesting of animals. In 2003, Ann M. Veneman, then Secretary of Agriculture, announced USDA will ban all downer cattle from the human food chain. Gene Boston, the president of a vegan-oriented program, Farm Sanctuary, explained the organization's opinion on the change. We are extremely happy. The ban will prevent enormous animal suffering. One issue at hand is whether farmers really care about the health of livestock. In the eyes of vegans, farmers are unusually cruel and treat their stock inhumanely. Boston later stated, removing down animals from the human food chain will give farmers the incentive to prevent the problem in the first place. As a farm girl, I know that it is unlikely that farmers would purposely forsake their cattle's health and risk profits by marketing downed cattle. Most vegans believe livestock are raised in factory farms where the animals have very little living space and are abused by the farmer. Many vegans believe that animals will get sick and catch a disease, followed by the farmer shooting them up with antibiotics to keep them alive until the goal of market slaughterway is reached. Dr. Ben Kim wrote, eating lots of plant-based food is good for your health. In that same article, he explains that according to recorded history, there has never been a population of people that has lived on a strict vegan diet for an entire lifespan. People can survive for many years on a strict vegan diet, but almost always with one or more significant health problems, says Kim. Although people can survive for many years on a strict vegan diet, they should consume enough omega-3, vitamin B12, calcium, and iron to remain healthy. It is possible to still get these nutrients, but vegans must take supplements to get them. Some vegans suffer from diet-related problems, including osteoporosis, iron deficiency anemia, and severe and irreversible nerve damage. Researchers at Oxford University have discovered that a person on a meat-free diet is 6 times more likely to suffer from brain shrinkage. Similar to alcohol and old age, a meat-free diet can cause memory loss due to shrinkage of the brain. Vegetarians and vegans put themselves at risk because of the lack of meat, dairy, and fish in their diet. Because of the choices some vegan and vegetarian parents have made, babies have been malnourished or even killed. Actually, the Atlanta area trial of Lamont Thomas and Jade Sanders' murder of their 6-week-old malnourished son wasn't held until 3 years after baby Crown's death. When I interviewed Assistant District Attorney Michael Carlson, I learned that he challenged inconsistencies found in the couple's testimony. Carlson's argument was that the parents tried to blame the death of their son on their vegan diet, hoping to avoid murder charges. Thomas, the father, said they were blameless and any mistakes made were in good faith. He claimed that any negative consequences were results of the vegan diet. To prove neglect on the part of the parents, Prosecutor Carlson displayed an enlarged picture of the baby crown in the courtroom. He gave Thomas a pointer and asked him to identify any part of his child's body that looked well nourished. Thomas had no reply and made no move towards the picture of his son. Carlson told the jury that he couldn't imagine parents listening to their baby cry and cry because he was starving. And when the crying finally stopped, because the baby was silent forever, they took him to the hospital and acted like they cared, when in reality, they never did. The parents, Thomas and Sanders, were both sentenced to life in prison in 2007 for starving their 6-week-old son, Crown, to death. In my opinion, they were justly charged. The parents were found guilty, charged with murder, involuntary manslaughter, and cruelty. However, it is apparent in the literature that vegans are compassionate people, and it's obvious that the death of the infants is the exception and not the rule. They care for animals and strive to achieve and maintain exceptionally good health and to care for the health of others. The agriculture industry should educate vegans that consuming meat in their diet is a healthy choice for children and adults. For example, while people usually think of fish and chicken as a better choice than beef or pork, it may surprise vegan diet proponents to learn that the American Heart Association actually recommends cuts of beef and pork in a healthy diet. The agriculture industry needs to eliminate the element of surprise. Donald Watson, the founder of veganism, said that vegans should grasp a few simple facts and apply them to their own life. However, research indicates that veganism is sometimes taken to unhealthy extremes. As agriculturists, we need to stress the importance of a balanced diet that contains all the nutrients and benefits, some of which are lacking in a vegan diet. Thank you.